Last year, 2017, October, was the first instance of our film festival. And Bo Bigelow and I had each made films about our children's rare diseases, and we're looking for outlets where best to show those films. And medical conferences were a pretty good option, and film festivals were also sometimes a good option, but we thought, is there a way to have the best of both worlds? Can we get sort of the general interest audience of a film festival with the very motivated interests of, say, a geneticist conference or a medical research conference, and sort of combine those audiences? Because often, if it's a medical conference, a patient advocate type maybe can't make it to that or can't afford to go to that. So it was really trying to create that hybrid where we could maybe curate not just the films, but curate the audience and have the best, hopefully best possible audience see the films and then talk about the films and maybe be inspired to collaborate on a project or compare notes on research or just move things forward a little. Feedback from last year's festival was overwhelmingly positive. We realized sort of how much of an appetite there was for what we were doing. A lot of people asking how they could be involved in a future event, how they could make a film, or if they already had a film, how they could submit it and be a part of what we were doing. And also the unexpected opportunities that came out of it, being invited to speak places or different organizations or conferences saying, can we show some of these films? How can we arrange that? And that's actually what tonight's event came out of, something like that. And then also there are, we put out a call for patient stories saying we might be able to help you make a film. And actually we're starting to make a film now on a PAX1 disease. So we're actively looking for more of these films that we can grow the event with and represent more and more of the rare disease. For parents who are advocating for their children with rare diseases, it's intimidating. At first you're just struggling with a diagnosis and all the negative implications of that. Eventually you become the expert and or someone you know that's facing the same disease will educate you quickly, and you will realize that the doctors aren't always the expert on, and you might have to guide them more than you ever did in your own health care. So that turns the relationship a bit. Some doctors are okay with it, some doctors aren't, and it's you really have to champion your health journey through different specialists. Each specialist will kind of want to defer to someone else because most of them aren't going to be expert in a rare disease. I think for this film festival growing in the future, to be bigger and better in more cities, we're definitely going to tour it, hopefully finding a great city each time where there is a good, as there is in Boston, a good concentration of medical research, industry, biopharma, of course patient populations, and sort of bringing the message to where it is going to be best received, or where it can make a difference, where the people who hear it can act upon it. Bo Bigelow always says awareness is great, but awareness that doesn't lead to action is not really something we're interested in.